Where is the greatest mine located on Earth? In Africa, Asia, North or South America? Surprisingly, the greatest mine is within us, our mind. Interestingly, some of the things that were given to us are the most valuable. Unfortunately, they are least valued and engaged. Hello, thanks for joining me once again. Today I'll be speaking on the topic, the greatest mine. Where is the greatest mine located on Earth? In Africa, Asia, North or South America? Surprisingly, the greatest mine is within us, and that is nothing but our minds. The mind is the greatest mine on Earth, and it is very valuable. Interestingly, the mind was given to us for free, and some of the things that were given to us for free are the most valuable. Unfortunately, they are least valued and engaged. Some examples of some of the things that were given to us for free that is very valuable is, of course, our minds, and another is our time. The mind and time were given to us for free and the most valuable on earth. Even if you have the whole money on earth, you cannot buy time. Of course, you can save and invest time, but you cannot buy it. If you have the whole money on earth, you can't exchange it for time. And of course, if you have the whole time on earth, you can make more money with the time you have. So we will look at the mind and the time just briefly. And of course, as I've established that the greatest mind on earth is the mind. So you need to know how to leverage your mind, and of course how to mine the mind, because that is the greatest mind, full of resources, full of great and awesome stuff. So first of all, the mind. One, the mind is given to us by God for free. And God gave every one of us the mind so that we'll be creative. God is a creator, and He created us in His likeness so that we likewise might be a creator. And what we need to be a creator is nothing but our minds. So one, the mind is given to us for free. And two, the mind serves as the most creative engine on earth. So if you cannot engage your mind, you cannot be a creator. But the mind has the power of life and death. Little wonder the Bible says, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it is the issue of life. You need to guard of course, the heart in that verse is talking about the mind and not the heart used to pump blood. It's the mind. So you need to guard your heart with all diligence. Now your mind with all diligence. For out of it is the issue of life. That means out of your mind comes life. And at the same time, out of that same mind can come death. So the third feature of the mind is that out of it is life, and likewise death can come from it. In it also lies wealth, and that is well expatiated in the book Think and Grow Rich. The book didn't say have money and grow rich or create businesses and grow rich in a way, but it says think and grow rich. That means if you are able to explore the power of the mind, you're gonna be wealthy. So in the mind is wealth. Sadly, despite the riches and the resources of the mind, it is the least engaged and leveraged. Let's look at time. Of course, time likewise, the first feature is that time is given to every one of us for free. God gave us time for free. And every one of us, we have allocation in terms of the time we are going to use on earth. The second point to time is that time is life. Some people say time is money because you can convert your time to money. But I say that time is life. time is actually more than just money. Because even if you have the whole money on earth, you cannot buy or redeem time. So time is life. So every single minute you spend, in a way, you are spending your life. So if you say, I spent time doing something, you should in a way say that I spent my life doing that particular thing. Secondly, time can be saved and invested. You can save time and likewise you can invest it. So your success is determined by how much time you have saved and invested. And don't forget, time can be wasted. You can waste time. So if you waste time, you are wasting your life. That's another point in terms of time. Again, you are a product of how you have managed your time. And lastly, it's sad that as much as time is also, it is also not paid attention to. And many a times, people squander time. So I leave you with this. The extent to which you leverage your mind and time determines the extent of your success. I repeat that. The extent to which you leverage your mind and time determines the extent of your success. And I leave you with this practical assessment. 1. Could you take stock of how you have spent your time in the last 7 days? Write down your most significant activities during this period. Reflect on whether you will wind up excellent if you continue in that way. And third, identify the necessary modifications that you need to take and take action immediately. Thanks for joining me once again as our next edition will be on how to leverage your mind. And of course, that means how to leverage the greatest mind on earth. Thank you.